state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. Everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So TCU's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They say Horned Frogs can shoot blood out of their eyes, and they were seeing red and absolutely annihilated the Bears the last time they saw them.
Absolutely, and they were ticked off, and it's something that's been talked about for a long time. This revenge has been sitting. It's been stewing. It should be boiling inside of them how bad they got beat down last time they faced this squad.
And social media just blew up after that TCU blowout win. Right there, fans were shooting venom online at Baylor and at everybody else. That really raised their confidence. So you know Baylor's ticked off coming into this one.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Using his legs to buy some time. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Man, what a big catch on third down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third and long, he has to throw for it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Hunt is on its way. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. So Baylor's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Looking for a crease. It's Mayfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Dropping back, it's Leon. Unloads it left. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and
Snags it down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Gossett. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
you could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. The Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you know, if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put...
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Guess not all doinks are bad off the right, upright, and through. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off play action on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a third and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It is good. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Now the toss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Horned Frogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On to attempt the try. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Leon. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Makes the catch. It's Garcia. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Finding an escape route. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Leon. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. backfield. It's Mayfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Leon. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 10. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra-physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. Baylor and TCU. Seems like this game almost always delivers. Fellas, let's send things back to you.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Leon. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got a man, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure They take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Leon. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Power football with the run. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bears are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Leon. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a... There he goes! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Mayfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Dropping back, it's Leon. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Hauls it in. Just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Garcia. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Throwing right. It's complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. On the ground, it's Powell. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever and has chewed the clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Louisiana Tech is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's a type of game that can just demoralize a fan base.
Back to pass, it's Leon.
They're trailing by 14 to LSU. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Hard running there. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hauls it in. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And right down the middle. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So TCU pulls out the victory over Baylor. You know those Horned Frogs will celebrate and exercise bragging rights until they meet again. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.